Hello, Camp Cratejoy. This is Ronen coming to you on behalf of the wonderful subscription cocktail kit, Shaker and Spoon. So today we're going to be going over some very basic things that you can use to make some great cocktails at home, regardless of whether or not you have either the single kits or the box. Just sort of a collection of random things. Almost everything that I have here has already been opened. So it's a great way to go through your fridge, go through your liquor cabinet or your little collection and figure out what you can use to make very simple, straightforward, and delicious cocktails at home. So what we're gonna do here is twofold. One, we're gonna show you some very basic shaken cocktails, and then a very basic stirred cocktail, which you can make minor edits on in order to take one drink and turn it into 20. The first one we're going to do is a very simple daiquiri. And what you should know is that a daiquiri is a gimlet but with rum, or a gimlet is a daiquiri but with gin. The key is to balance everything out. So you have your booze, and remember, your booze are your base spirits right here in the center. So not the liqueurs and not your aperitivi or your vermouth, but your base spirits. So that is your spirit, okay? Then you have a sweetener, and by sweetener I mean a 1-to-1 simple syrup, and then your citrus. And by that I also mean your lemon or lime juice. So if you have those three things, you can take any of the base spirits, any lemon or lime juice, and any 1-to-1 ratio simple syrup, and make a very excellent, very easy cocktail. So what I could very easily do is make a gimlet by taking 2 ounces of gin, 1 ounce of lime juice, and 3/4 of an ounce of 1-to-1 simple. The easiest way to explain that mathematically is on this side of the scale, I have 2 ounces of my base spirit, and on this side of the scale, I have to balance it out with the liquid form of 2 ounces of something else. So I've chosen 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, but then instead of doing a full 1 ounce of 1-to-1 simple syrup, I'm actually doing 3/4 of an ounce. I like it a little bit less sweet. Sometimes I'll do 3/4 and half. You could do it any way you like, but if you always keep that sort of scale balance in mind, you'll find that all of your drinks with that very simple ratio will come out wonderful and balanced and delicious. Now, if you take that very simple recipe, you can also swap out any of these base spirits to make a very simple, delicious, balanced drink. You can also swap out lemon and lime juice depending on the base spirit. You can also sub in grapefruit, but keep in mind sometimes grapefruit's a little bit sweeter. So the goal is to balance out the 2 ounces of spirit and the other liquids you're putting in it. And you also want to balance out the sweetener, the 1-to-1 sweetener, and your citrus. So if you always keep that math in mind, you'll be ahead of the curve. Okay? Now, you can also switch from the gimlet with gin to the rum and make yourself a daiquiri, but you can also add a little mint in there, shake it up, and add a little bit of soda water, and you'll have yourself a delicious mojito. For those of you that have basil or mint in your kitchen, it's something that's very easy to do. Now, very, very simply put, 3-part cocktail, hard to beat the Negroni. If any of you have that bottle of Campari that you've been looking to do something with for the past couple of years, this is your chance. 1 ounce of Campari, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and 1 ounce of gin. Now again, you can use whiskey and change it up to a Boulevardier. You can do a Reposado or an Añejo tequila and make a tequila Negroni. You can do something with rum, with an aged rum. You can go Scotch whiskey. You can go some fun vodkas and different kinds of gins. You have a lot of different options with whatever you have at home. I hope these 2 basic groups will help you use what you have at home to make some delicious drinks, and you can always use the help of your local bartender. Now, there are 2 ways to support your local bartender while everyone is out of work, and that is either to find whether your favorite local bar has a Venmo account and they're accepting tips. So every time you make one of your delicious drinks at home, think about tipping your bartender. That is a great way to support the local community and also to just share the love. Everyone is in the same boat right now. And there's also the BEAP, the Bartender Emergency Assistance Program. So I think that's about it. Thank you so much, campers. Really great to have you in my home. Looking forward to randomly walking into your home and sharing a drink there too. That'll be great. And in the meantime, make an occasion out of it. Dress up. You don't have to wear pants. I'm not wearing any. So have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Cocktail away.